guys, welcome back to my channel and Tech channel ATC. Today in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can work with text fields and buttons. So today we are going to be creating a simple project which includes text fields and buttons. So we can just type in, for example if I type Ayan Khan in the text field and if I press the button in the console of Xcode, it will show Ayan Khan. So now without any further ado, let's get started. So welcome back. Let me show you my screen now. As you can see, I've just created a blank basic SwiftUI project. This is the template code. Now let me just delete everything from here instead of except VStack. Now, as I said, it involves a text field. So first let's create a text field. So to create a text field, first we need to learn about something called states. So what are states? So for example, as you know, I'm creating a text field. So to grab data from that text field and deliver it to the Xcode and the console, what we use is a variable. So first, whatever you type is stores in the variable. So what the variable is being changed. So if I just write, for example, var is sunny equals to false. So it's like I have created a variable is the weather sunny, so it's false. Now after 1 hour it can become true. So instead of 1 hour, let me just for example, imagine I have a button in my app, and once the user clicks on this button, the value should change of this variable from false to true. So instead of just writing like this, I define it as a state. So to define a state, you write @state, and that's it. So next, after the state, is just like how do you define a variable in Swift. So what it's telling to that variable is it will be keep looking for change in data. For example, the user has not yet pressed the button, but it will be still keep looking in the background as the user click the button. So once it catches the user has tapped or clicked the button, it will just change it from false to true. So it's just telling the variable that its value is going to be changing at some time. Now if I just define a text field, to define a text field we'll write text text field. Let me just change this variable to tt, text field text. Okay, tft equals to empty string. Sorry, I defined var. Okay, there we go. So text field text. Okay, then we'll open a rounded bracket, and inside this, the first argument which it takes is the hint text. If I write for example your name, so you should have got by now what the hint text does. So it tells the user what information to put in the text field. Then we'll write the actual text equals to, now here we'll define this variable which we have created by putting a $sign, and we'll write tft. Okay, as you can see, it has been defined by putting a $sign. So what it's doing is creating a text field and changing its placeholder or the hint text to your name, and then we are having this argument which says text. Okay, I need to put a comma, sorry for that. So what is this doing is, whenever you enter something, for example if I write a, it will change the variable to a. If I write ay, then it will change the variable to ay. So it will be constantly changing the variable. Then we have defined the text field successfully. Let me just reload the content view. Now let's define a button. So how can you define a button? So we'll write button. So there are many ways of defining button, but the easiest way is typing button, opening a rounded bracket and putting string there. So let me just name continue. Okay, once I name it continue, then I will put these curly brackets. Now what you might have guessed is here is the title of the button. As you can see, it says continue, and inside this curly brackets we can write a code. So that code will run whenever we tap or press on the button. So for example, if I tap or press the button, I need to print in the console that I have pressed the button. Let me say print pressed. Okay, there we go. Now if I tap the button, it should say pressed. Okay, so it might not work in the preview because so many things don't work in preview. It just works in the simulator on your actual device. So let us wait while the simulator loads. So now, as you can see, our simulator has successfully been loaded. Now if I go back to Xcode, as you can see, the console is clear right now, but if I tap on this button, as you can see, I've clicked on it, it says pressed. Now if I click on, for example, 3 more times, 1 2 3, it will say pressed more 3 times, so it should be 4 by now. Okay, as you can see, it's 4. Now if I go back to my code, instead of printing press, I want to print what I have written in the text field. So instead of press, I'll write tft, the name of the variable where the text is stored. Now if I run it again in the simulator, it should work, because in the preview it doesn't work. So now let us wait again. So here, as you can see, our simulator has successfully been loaded. So it's asking for your name. So this is the hint text which we have defined. So now let me just write my name, AYAN. I am Khan. Okay, let me just change that. Okay, click on continue. Here nothing will happen, but if you go back to Xcode, as you can see, Ayan Khan has been printed here. So yeah, that was the video. Thanks for watching. So just a quick summary. In this video we have learned how to define a state, how variables work in SwiftUI, how to take the value from one component and pass it to another component in SwiftUI, and how to define a text field and button. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. In the next video we'll be working on, for example, images or something like that. Thanks. Bye.